way. This is the perfect way to get that bang look. No commitment, instant, easy. So the second thing I think that people are always talking about is how do I get length and volume? And if you're thinking about volume, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Do I have to tease my hair to death? And you are breaking your hair. It is a ton of damage. And my mother, my entire life has been, Tina, more teasing, Tina, more volume. And I'm like, I can't, my hair just doesn't do that. It's not a thing. This is the way to get that. And so my ladies that have thinning hair, ladies that want to cover, like I was saying, don't get too close. You're going to see my grays. This is the way to do all of that. This is the
and
grand.
Let me walk you through. Yeah, the
and
grand
we have both today,
Tina.
Bobby. We've got the 12 and we have the 16. So this is why I'm holding both up. So if you want the more length, you go for the 16. We have that available at $99. We have it available in the 12 at $89. We have 3 flex pay on both of these, but there is so much you can do it. By the way, these are heat friendly, so you can, of course, straighten these. You can put more curl in them. This is your hair. Cut them. This faux hair is meant to be personalized for yourself, but I love when Bobby puts this in her hair, by the way.
I'm going to show you how to do that, but I cannot tell you, by the way, whether it's the modern fringe bangs or this piece and you have silver hair, run right now and get these, because first of all, you can't find this shade to be this beautiful and the quality anywhere. I mean, I've been in the business 20 years. I've been pitched everything. And that's why I wanted to help explain to women why these are so special. Let me walk you through this piece. First of all, it has a stretch base. So you're really getting construction that's going to hug your crown. So in terms of, is this going to look like my hair? Absolutely, it's going to do that. Then you've got this flower net power base, and this supports the volume. And one very important thing, if I get close to my camera, this right here is called the underweft. And this hair is hiding the cap line so that when it's on your head, you won't see it. It blends seamlessly. The pressure sensitive clips are extremely gentle. They have silicone lining them. So if you have thinning hair and you're asking, I don't know, is this really going to work? Is my hair going to hold it? Is it going to damage my hair? No. If you apply this properly, which means you just slip it on, I'm going to show you, you just make sure you pop these pressure sensitive clips out, then you part your hair right along, find from ear to ear. I like taking a piece like this. I just sort of temporarily clip this section back. You don't even have to once you get used to it, but just to sort of add the drama of the apart line. You take this piece and you just let it sit over the natural area of your crown. You take the center clip and press it down. See, I'm just very gently, I'm not pushing hard at all. I'm just making sure that the clips are in the right place. Now, I'm going to let go of that section, and it looks a little wild at first, which is kind of a cool feature because I want to show you something. I didn't clip the bottom because look, if you want a lot of volume, like va-va-voom, leave the clip in the back underneath this bottom clip higher. Like I can lift the volume or I can pull this clip down, and that will tame the volume if you really just want to secure it down here. Then once you get this in, if you have shorter hair, remember, like Tina said, you can customize this piece. All you do is take your own hair and start to use your fingers to blend the hairline in. I love putting my hair in a pony with this because it absolutely gives me all the teasing and the volume. I've lost a lot after I had my little guy, and I've been thinning, especially when I have teased for television all these years. This piece is the secret to when I've done any kind of ponytail on camera and people say, oh my gosh, your hair, are you taking vitamins? What are you doing? And I really want to show you up close because can you see at all where that piece is? It is completely hidden, and you get this volume. I remind you guys, I have no mirror. I'm looking in a phone this big. So in the mirror, I actually can do an even better job. But what's so great is you can then adjust this piece so that you can pull little pieces down in the front to match it. But it gives you that volume and that bump that normally I would have to use a can of hairspray.
Yep.
All the breakage, and it is just that gorgeous volume right there. Now remember, if you're somebody that goes to the salon once a week for your, well, we used to go to the salon because you liked having that fresh blowout and you wanted the set where you would get your set right at the crown. Think of this as all the benefits of a wig, but you don't have to pay for the wig and you don't have to feel as uncomfortable or hot as a wig can be sometimes. This gives you the coverage and as much hair for a fraction of the price and the ease of an extension. I can't tell you how much I love this, even though you would look at me and think, why would I ever want a piece like this? It's everywhere a woman wants the volume. It gives you this lift, which helps me get this line. I really love it. It's so awesome.
And Bobby, you're wearing which one again right now?
I'm wearing the Grand Extension 16, but this is the Grand Extension 12.
And what color do you have in?
I have chestnut.
Okay.
And again, I have highlights in my hair, so all of these shades we can walk you through. Silver is fantastic for all those ladies.
Popular.
Platinum, true blonde. If you're trying to decide between all four of our blondes, the ginger blonde and the golden wheat are our lighter blondes. The big difference is that ginger blonde has a little of a red undertone. The buttered toast and the honey ginger are darker blondes. Again, the buttered toast is more golden. The honey ginger has a slight red undertone. Glazed fire, I promise this will really work on many redheads. Midnight brown is our step in between the ebony and the dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is a true deep medium brown. The chestnut brown is what I'm wearing, and you're wearing the chocolate copper.
Yes, I have the chocolate copper. By the way, the ebony and the silver are my most limited. I've got, how many again in the ebony in both sizes? 3 dozen in each length in the ebony, and for the silver, I've got about 5 dozen in each length in the silver. So on both ends of the spectrum, I'm getting limited. But again, you really can't, if you're like, well, I'm not really sure, am I this blonde, that blonde? There's so many, like we were talking about the multi-dimensional, gradients that don't feel like you have to be so super spot on. I picked mine just from a picture of a color. I wasn't here touching them.
And you can probably wear 2 shades.
Oh,
We've talked about this before. If I want to add some more depth, I sometimes go to what you're wearing, the chocolate copper.
Okay.
So it's funny because I've had people say, why can I wear 2 different shades? It's because of our color match technology. Our true to life fiber, I just want to remind everybody and show you, especially with this piece. Tina, take a look at this. We took a flat iron and a really thin back metal comb, because I want to show you that you truly can customize. This is a straight piece, and look at how you can texture this piece. Even if you have a curl pattern that is very textured and tight, you can do this to this piece, and you do it once. And what I love about the hairdo is you set it and forget it. If you wash this piece, it'll bounce right back to the last style you curled it. So you invest the time once, and once it's in your, whether you want it straighter, whether you want it of a tight curl pattern, whether you want it wavy, however you like wearing your hair, you do it once and forget it. And that's amazing, because if you think about the investment of time that many of us have spent having our hair curled and set to try to get that look, and then you just have to repeat it. These are hairdos that sit in your drawer. I love the name of this brand because it's the easiest way to explain it. If somebody says, what is it? I'm like, it's a hairdo. It's ready to wear hair. You can take this piece. This is for somebody who likes this gorgeous va-va-voom blowout. But again, look at this. Look at all the hair you get with this. This will let you also, the length on the sides, once it's in, you can sweep. I'm almost using this as a wig because it's that much hair. You can sweep this back to getting like that half up, half down. If you're somebody who has the length, but over years, you've been thinning here. I also want to show you with the modern fringe we just showed you. Look, I have my hair in this, and I probably should have done this step first, but just to give you an idea, layering these pieces, it's so awesome because the versatility, once you get one, you can just be so creative and be no problem. Look at this. I can add bangs to my fun hairdo. What I would have done is put this on first and then I would have pulled it back. But how cute is just adding the bangs to my hairdo to give me a completely different look in seconds. I love the bangs. Think about it. If you're somebody who's really got roots growing out right now, you could have the bangs in the front for the coverage here. And then you've got the crown piece. And whether you even then could put it up into a clip or add what we're going to show you next is our highlight wrap. But I could have all three pieces on for instant coverage and a red carpet hairdo that you could get married on Zoom. You could go to a high school reunion or graduation and somebody's going to think that you had a professional over. But it's really easy hair.
I love that you have all three pieces in. I want to remind everyone, here's your choices. You're going to pick either 12 or 16 inch. These are your two choices. If you want more length, go for the 16. Then you're gonna pick the color that you want. Silver is very, very popular this morning. So if you do want either of the lengths in that color, I would absolutely make sure that you pick that up before that's spoken for. But you're gonna pick this, and I'm gonna remind you, I'll remind you this several times. If you get an HSN credit card today, you can take the 89, you can take the 99 and spend $40 and take that right off your first purchase. So this is not something we do all the time. This is special for Memorial Day weekend. This is also going to expire. This will not be, again, something we're going to do forever and ever. But if you get the card now or you ever thought about it, get it now and spend the $40. And I love what Bobby said. If maybe you love this idea, but a wig was a little bit too much, whether it was price-wise or just too much to think about, or doing extensions. And Bobby, I've actually thought about extensions several times, thinking about wanting to do it because I have kind of like thinner hair, you know, finer hair, but I didn't want to commit to doing extensions. I know you have to go in, you have to keep up. It's hard on your hair. And even if you do clip-ins, it's clip in and clip in and clip in. This is one piece that it's almost like thought out ahead of time for you.
And I love that it really hugs your crown. I mean, again, I don't know why, I just love this. I even set this on a little head stand because it's just so pretty, but it really just hugs your crown. For this price, you're investing in something that over time, this molds the heat of your own natural scalp will just help this mold. It's breathable. It's so great. This is not going to make you feel as hot sometimes as you can with all of those pieces. And because it is in this shape, you know exactly where the clips go. They just organically sit on your crown. It's very gentle. You're not tugging at the area that's the thinnest. You have these pressure sensitive clips. And what I love is that there's a gentle little thin piece of silicone in there that snugly holds your hair so you don't have to back comb and tease like some of the other brands. You don't want a clip that's metal on metal because that rubs and breaks apart your hair. So it's really important that you invest in something that's not going to ruin your hair because this is supposed to be helping you. And that's what hairdo's all about. We want to offer you instant style, no problem. You got this. You just pop in a clip, you place it, you use your fingers to blend. You've seen me do it on live television without a mirror. I'm like using a reflection in the window. And I've now already changed into a different hairstyle. You'll get so much out of these.
And I'm telling you, if you're looking at the one I have in my hand or with Bob, this is how it came out of the box. If you're thinking, oh, what did they, no, this came out of the box like this. Literally out of the box, came out here in my hands. It comes with all of this gorgeous curl, all of this volume, all of the color. It looks styled, ready to go. So you could literally take it out of the box, put it on your hair, and go. And you're set. So again, of course, we're not going to the salons right now. Like I said, don't even look too close to me. You're gonna be able to see all of my grays. This is a great way to do that, to get the volume if your hair is thinning. And by the way, don't forget, here at HSN, because we're going through what we're going through, we've even extended our own return policy, which is normally 30 days, out to 90 days. So get this home.